Hello, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing weekend. Welcome to my channel. Do well to subscribe, do well to like, do well to turn on the notification and comment, share to your friends if this video blesses you. Thank you for the support I got in the last video I uploaded. Today is another one, and I'll be sharing with you ideas I got from the scriptures as we did it the last time. Genesis chapter 2, verse 9. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Genesis chapter 3, verse 3 to 6. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God had said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat it. I do not want to be all preachy. I just want to draw out a point from the scriptures I've read so far. What if the Garden of Eden didn't disappear? What if it's right there in our minds? And decisions are like, and ideas are like seeds that we plant. And when these seeds grow, they become decisions. God made sure two trees grew in the Garden of Eden, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. What if the serpent didn't just deceive Eve? He inspired an idea that eventually grew and became a decision. And this decision changed everything. What does this tell us? It tells us that whatever we allow becomes accumulated idea, and this accumulation of ideas affects our decision. In anything you plan to go into, what do you feed on? What do you accept through your eyes, your ears? What do you feed on? When you go through social media, when you scroll through, what do you feed on? What's your algorithm like? Now it's no longer serpent and snakes and the devil coming in the form of animals. It's now in what we view, what we spend time on. A lot of us spend so much time on social media, and we realize that what the decisions we take are, it's just a result of what we've fed our eyes on. It reminds us, the Bible tells us that Eve looked at the tree and it was pleasing to her eyes. So you see how important your eyes are. Today the question is, what ideas, what information do you allow? Your decision making is simply defined as the accumulation of ideas and information. So Eve wasn't just deceived. Eve got an inspiration from the serpent and spent time breeding that information. She was brooding on the information. She looked at the tree, and the tree was pleasing to the eyes. The fruit was pleasing to her eyes, and she ate it. Before you make that decision today, ensure that you fed yourself with the right information. And I know a lot of people have told you, go for information, go seek knowledge, seek knowledge, seek knowledge. I tell you, not every knowledge is necessary, and not every knowledge is needed. If you pick the wrong knowledge, you will make the wrong decision. If you feed on the wrong information, you will make wrong and bad decision. So the moral lesson for this video is that you have to be intentional on what you feed your mind on. What do you feed on? If you want to go into a certain business, why not make searches? And I'll tell you how. You want to be, you love to sew clothes, you want to go into fashion designing, go to your social media pages, your social media handles, go to the feed, search tailoring or search fashion design, feed on 5 to 6 videos. Let your algorithm change. Your algorithm will simply be tailored based on your search. Your algorithm will be tailored based on what you have searched for. If you are passionate about tech, go on social media and search tech related things. Just feed on tech related stuff, and you realize that your algorithm will change. The more of this information regarding what you are passionate about, the more wise decision, well planned decisions you will make. I believe this video has blessed you, and I know that you'd want to change the way you seek for information. Do well to like, subscribe, comment, turn